Hello, my name is Icicle, and the song you just heard was by Pyrosian. The track is Tranquilibrium. I got it off a free to use site. And before I get going, I do want to give a shout out to Omega, whose full name is Omega_012, and Balon Media for following me. I really appreciate that. I'll be sure to give you guys a proper shout out on an properly scheduled stream instead of just this random test I'm doing. But, so, this is my Switch. I bought a capture card, and I want to make sure it all works because I have a plan. So, a lot of you are over here because you know SimplyLouisePlease, who is fantastic. And we are planning to do a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles collaboration stream. So, I'm basically just going to be playing through enough to get my character set up to where, as soon as hers is ready, we can jump in and play together. So this is really just going to be like the opening and the character creation, but not a long video. Just enough to make sure everything's set up and working. It takes a minute to load. There we go. This game supports autosaving. Please do not turn the power off or quit the game while the autosave icon is displayed at the top of the screen. Boop. Squeenix, who owns my life right now. Stopped. Please confirm that you have read and agree to our terms of service, and you have read and understand our privacy notes. Terms of service. We own this and you don't. Don't do anything bad with it, and we can do whatever we want with it. And then the privacy policy is that you don't have any, so. Now loading. That little Moogle is so cute. I might consider moving my little chat box. Maybe put it, like, up top? No, I think that's where the map goes. Oh well, I may move it, I may not. It's where it is for now, and it's fine. The intro this first time is unskippable, so we're just gonna chill out and enjoy it. It's not bad. I like the original better, but meh. Neither here nor there.
Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me in secret sighs, drifting on a breeze only I can feel and hear. Could it be the sacred wind that's calling me to now begin to walk into the dark, carrying the light of tomorrow? The beating of the wings up high, beyond the earth, beyond the sky. Come now, don't hesitate.
Hi,
Don't look
Buggles!
back, we've got
I'll type in
to
chat just in case.
go now. Don't fear, you'll be safe from now on. Morning sky watching over all. Deep inside, so silently, my heart will speak. Deep inside of me, memories flicker moving over endless mountains, oh so high. Walk into the light, your heart will see the path, and you will find the way. Just wait and see. Over endless sky, oh so high. Tomorrow will follow, and it holds your promises today. Just wait and see.
Enter a name to be displayed during online play. It is possible to change name later. All save slots share this name. Okay. And there's only 7 characters, so my usual username, Icesickle, is not gonna fit. So for this, I'm just gonna be Ice. Hi Drake! How's it going? Confirm. Come, let us record your adventures in this journal. It shall be known as the Crystal Chronicles. But first, we must know the name of your hometown. There we go. Headphone-wise, I think we're okay. But yeah. So, Drake, because you can probably hear me, I am doing a quick setup because Louise and I are actually going to collaboration stream this Sunday mornings. I'll put that on my schedule here shortly. But I just wanted to make sure everything actually worked, because Louise is very good about having everything set up, and I'm not. So I was like, I better test this and make sure it all works so I don't, you know, do to her stream what I do to my own. So I'm sad my usual town name that I use in everything from like Animal Crossing to this is not gonna fit, but it's Tanalorn, which is from the old Elric of Melniboné books by Michael Moorcock, which is a classic. But Tanalorn is essentially like heaven for warriors like Valhalla, so I use it for everything. Yep. I think it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to playing with her. She's really cool. And she said, she was like, we could do a collaboration stream, and I was like, are you for serious? Because I'm for serious. Let's see. Dawn. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of myrrh. Don't know if I'm saying that right. It's fine, though. Okay, let's go adventuring. You will have to collect drops of myrrh from lands far and wide to keep your crystal glowing. And at this point, you have to select set out. Cannot select anything else. You'll need a strong party to help run your caravan on your adventure. Choose up to 8 members from the 4 tribes. Clavat, a tribe of warmth. The Clavats seek unity and friendship above all else. They're down to earth, peaceful, and see all others as friends no matter their background. Lilti, a proud warrior tribe steeped in tradition. The Liltis once ruled the continent. Though hot-headed, their frank nature makes them admirable merchants. Ukes, a soft-spoken tribe of wisdom and research. The Ukes once used magic to resist the might of the Liltis. Their otherworldly physical forms are said to be simply souls that augment their magical abilities. Silky, a tribe of individualists. The Silkies clothe themselves in fur and stolen goods. Their almost primal agility has led many Silkies to take up a life of brigandry and thievery. And you know what I play? I play Silkies every time. So I did play this when it originally came out on the GameCube. I really liked it. They're so cute though. Like, I like all the different character designs. That one is like, hello, yes, I am a white mage, how are you? The new design is okay, it's pretty cute, but like for Clavats, I definitely like that one or that one. Oh no! I've been playing Like, this is a Squeenix game, but I've been playing, like, on the PlayStation Squeenix game, and confirm and decline are backwards on the controller, so I'll be going back and forth a couple of times. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to definitely do Silky, and then I'm going to do Owlhead. This is the new one. I don't really like it, but mostly it's because I think the orange and the lime green kind of clash a bit. Shark Eyes, I think, is cool. Raccoon Tail is like, oh, okay. The Wolfie one is okay. But yeah, Shark Eyes and Owlhead are my favorite. But I played Owlhead when I originally played this game back on the GameCube, so I think I'll just stick with that. Yes. That one's too anime girly.
Fire. Blizzard.
I think I'll go with that one since it's the one that's actually giving me words. And I'm gonna start with Blacksmith. E. So, back when I first played this on the GameCube, the Silkies, because I made a collab at first actually, but the Silkies had they have a naming convention where their name is split into two parts. And the first one is either 1 or 2 syllables, and the second part is 2 syllables every time. So I made my own name, and of course I was playing by myself. I didn't really think about it, and I was just like, I'm gonna make a name that I like, and I'm gonna use the same name because I find it humorous. Now when you first look at it, looks totally fine, right? Nothing wrong with this. It's all okay. Okay, so that's what fits. Right? Now, when you look at that name, like, it looks fine. It looks okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Until you say it out loud. So my character's name is Sanity. As in, I have lost mine. That's the name I came up with when I was a little kid, and I'm gonna keep using it because no one can stop me. There we go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to lose it. There we go. Yeah, see though? Like, 1 syllable and then 1 syllable behind. Today you finally step out into the world in search of Myrrh. You come safely back to Tanalore, alright? You know, silly names are fun. When I was a slab bulkhead, I like it. It's gotta be like when you're playing a barbarian or something. Something like that. Should you find any materials for smithing, bring them back to us. We'll forge you a fine weapon. Raw C. See? 1 syllable, 1 syllable. Don't worry, I'll take care of Mother and Father. I remember this one. We'll miss you, says Fuklu. Fuklu and get out of here. Be sure to eat well. Boing, boing. Sanity, the blacksmith's daughter, is sent off by her father Zegat, her mother Rasi, her brother Ganu, and her sister Fuklu. That's a terrible name. Oh. My character in Final Fantasy is 14 because you have to have a first name and a last name. Their first name is Flam and their last name is Buoyant. So I'm Flamboyant. Try moving your caravan with the D-pad or the left stick. And I'm gonna do the left stick because I'm a plebe. Doing. Oh no, something happened.
Hail, fellow caravaner.
Exactly. Yes. So this one is voice acted. The original game was not voice acted.
You are the caravan from that village, are you not? I heard they were sending out a new caravan. You seem quite capable.
Do I? Do I really?
My name is Sol Rock. I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress at Alphataria. Our caravan boasts a history that stretches back thousands of years.
You could say it's been in their family for generations.
But Let us discuss that some other time.
Hi, Mr. Button Power. Hello. I finally got a capture card for Not My Computer, so I can do console stuff now. I'm very excited about it.
Stiltskin, do you have a moment?
I love how
This
fat
is the
Moogles are
village
in this game.
caravan.
They're so cute.
Come on, say hello.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Allow me to introduce Stiltskin. He may not look it, but he is a seasoned adventurer.
Thank you. It actually... So, I thought I was buying one that Louise recommended to me, but I did not understand. And so I bought this kind of like super cheap knockoff one, and the manual's all in Chinese. So it took a little while to figure out how to set it up, but I got it working.
Even we turn to him for counsel from time to time.
No, I'm just a Moogle that likes to get around.
It is like a surprisingly like mature Moogle voice.
I learned all sorts of things in my travels before I knew it. I'm on my way somewhere right now, but I can teach you a thing or two if you like.
I'm just happy it worked because I'm really excited. So I'm going to do a collaboration Sunday mornings with SimplyLouisePlease. We're going to play this together. And so this is my test to make sure it all works. And I'm happy it works because I've really been wanting to play this game with like a friend. When this game first came out on the GameCube, if you wanted to play multiplayer, each person had to have a Game Boy SP or a Game Boy Advance, and then each person had to have a Game Boy Link cable, because the thing was is when you paused on your screen, it paused on the Game Boy screen and you went on your menu, so it didn't interrupt the game, which was a really novel and cool idea at the time, but it made actually being able to play multiplayer not really feasible. So I never actually got to play this game with like a friend and have a good time with it. So I'm really excited to do that with her. And I'll be adding that to my schedule here as soon as I'm done with this, so that you guys can see it in your own time zones. So if you want to join in, you totally can. Yes, teach me.
By the way, are you setting out all by yourself, Capo?
See, that's more of a, I expect what a Moogle to sound like. Is like kind of like high-pitched and squeaky.
You've got a lot on your shoulders, Capo.
I swear I know that voice from somewhere.
Let me carry the crystal chalice for you, Capo.
I'm gonna have to look up who
Yes,
voices
a
Mog in this. That's
capital
gonna drive me
proposal.
nuts.
Let Mog help.
Capital.
Well, let's find a better spot.
It's been a long time, at least like 15 years minimum since I played this game. Yes, you're correct. Four Swords used that same thing to where you had to have the GBAs. Look, if you want to ask me something, come here and press the B button, okay? Yeah, sure. I'll ask you. There we go. About the world. Our world is covered in miasma. Sustained contact with miasma gradually drains your life away. Crystals protect us from the miasma. Towns, big and small, each maintain a crystal to hold it at bay. You see, crystals must be purified with myrrh once a year or they lose their brilliance. Crystal caravanners like you journey to seek out that myrrh. Drops of myrrh are gathered in the crystal chalice. The chalice not only carries myrrh, it also protects the caravan from miasma. The goal of your journey is to find myrrh trees all over the world, and, you guessed it, your path to the myrrh trees is blocked by hordes of monsters. You need to fill your chalice with myrrh before bringing it back to your village, but each tree yields only a tiny drop of myrrh at once. So, you must find several myrrh trees in order to fill your chalice with myrrh. Once you draw myrrh from a tree, it can take as long as 2 years for it to replenish itself, so keep looking for other trees. Are you ready for the second step? Yeah, sure. Great torrents called the streams of miasma cut through the world, dividing it into sections. Each miasma stream possesses a certain element. To cross the stream and enter the lands beyond, you must change your crystal chalice's element to match that of the stream. There are 4 elements: fire, earth, water, and wind. And then the Fire Nation attacked. If you're trying to cross a stream of fire, your chalice had better be of fire too. You can tell what your chalice's current element is by the color of its aura. So, how do you change the chalice's element? Well, you can place the chalice on platforms called hotspots. Doing so will change the element of your chalice to that of the hotspot. Once your chalice's element matches that of the stream you want to cross, go ahead and rush through. Also, once you've drawn myrrh from a particular place, you can change your element by simply visiting that place again.
What's up?
to smack things in the face. Select attack from the command list and press the A button to attack with your weapon. You can unleash combo attacks if you press the A button repeatedly with the right timing. Okay.
Right on. Right on.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aha. Use focus attacks to defeat powerful enemies. Hold down the A button until you see a targeting ring appear. Move the ring with the D-pad or L stick and line it up with an enemy. Release the A button to unleash your attack.
Right on.
Oh, good. I can Hadouken them. Hadouken at distance. Ah!
Right on. Right on.
Okay. So many of these were... Yeah, that's true. I can get overwhelmed with tutorials, so I understand how that is. This game, hopefully, I don't think there's too much, and they do a good job of reminding you as you go. That's all I have to say about using your weapon in combat.
What's up?
The spellcasting mechanic in this game I actually think is pretty good. In order to cast spells, you have to add them to your command list. This list determines what the A button does. You can cycle through the actions on the list with the L and R buttons. Press the Y button to open the main menu, then open the command list menu. If you're already in a different menu, press the L and R buttons to cycle to the one you want. Aside from the attack and defense slots, you can customize the command list with any Magicite or items you like. So if you want to cast spells, pick Magicite. If you pick up Magicite while your command list has empty slots, its spell will automatically appear on the command list. Once you're done, press the Y button again to close the main menu. Alright, let's give it a shot. You can cycle through different commands for the A button by pressing the L and R button, so press the L or R button until attack changes to fire. Casting spells is similar to unleashing focus attacks. Just hold down the A button and move the targeting ring beneath the enemy, then release the A button. So it's actually up in the upper left-hand corner, right below my name, where you can change through. So like, if I'm doing this, Silkies just kind of do like a backflip, because that's how. Bing. Oh, and Mog joined me for that one, which is nice, but he cast ice, which wasn't super helpful. But when you're playing multiplayer, or if Mog also does a fire spell and you unleash them at the same time, you get fire up. Stuff like that. Yeah, when in doubt, throw a barrel at it is fine. Just throw something at it. Okay, how many times do I have to light you on fire, my dude? Okay. Let me teach you about spell fusion. Oh, this is what I was just talking about. When you fuse two different spells on the command list together, they can create an entirely new spell. Let's try putting Fire and Blizzard next to each other on the command list, then selecting Fuse. Once this is done, you can cast a spell called Gravity. So this is when you do it like yourself. Cast the new spell like you would any other. Select Gravity with the L and R buttons, then hold down the A button and wait for the targeting ring to appear. Finally, select your target with the D-pad and L button and release the A button. Okay. There we go. I would certainly like to. How do I do this? Ah, okay. It won't let me use the stick. Fuse, gravity. Okay. So now I have gravity. I'm so not used to this game being voice acted. They changed the targeting ring as well to where they're customized to the spell. Before it was just a circle. That's pretty neat, I think. Also, Mog, you can tell him to put down the chalice or pick it up so where he'll follow you. Think you got that? Try using that in battle. That's all I have to say about casting magic in battle. By the way, any magicite you find will disappear once you leave its native area. Also, you can sometimes find urns full of water or oil. Throw one to spread its contents all over the floor. Oil can be ignited with fire, and water can be frozen with blizzard or electrified with thunder. Handle with care, though. The urn traps you set can hurt you, too. So it's an AoE skill. Get wrecked, Kupo! Yes.
What's up?
Let's see. While adventuring alone, Mog will accompany you. He'll carry the crystal chalice for you while you're busy fighting monsters or carrying objects. To ask Mog to carry the chalice, drop it, and then press the X button. And when he's carrying it, press the X button and have him drop it. You can also call him close to you by holding down the X button. Mog, be sure to help Sanity. She's losing it. There we go. I think that's everything.
What's up?
Yep.
I see.
Yep. I'm leaving. Goodbye. There we go. Tutorial done. So now I'm at the point where I could stop here because now I'm all set up, but I think I'm going to play a little bit just to get a hang of the game so that Louise doesn't think I'm a giant noob. Pretty much it. I really love the soundtrack for this game. Like, just the feeling it sets, I'm like, I'm ready to go on an adventure. I want to go on an adventure. So I haven't created any other characters yet, and in this game, essentially your town is... Oh, hey, you're new. I don't remember you before. Storage Mog, yes. Hi there, Kupo. How can I help you? What's storage? You can use storage to store and retrieve items. Anyone from your caravan can take out the items you've stored. You need to give something to someone else. It's the way to go. Oh, that's so good. That wasn't in the original. Yeah. Drake, you are correct. I could stop, but it is fun. If you brought add-on content, you can receive those items here, Kupo. That's so cool! That wasn't in the original. That's a really good addition. See, these are basically where, like, if I make another character and make them a merchant, they'll be right here. Sorry, nobody's home right now, Kupo. So basically the game does require you to make other characters if you actually want to be able to use your town as a functional place to stop and get stuff done. Otherwise, you just have your family who's like wandering around. Her name is so bad. Like, you can talk to people.
My.
I think
Hello?
your dad? Yeah, I do. Show me what you got. I don't have anything, so I can't craft anything, but eventually that'll come in handy. So the main reason I came here is actually because something that I'll have to touch on later is, if you check this out, there's an examine point. In every map, you discover a door. They're usually hidden somewhere. I don't remember where all of them are. It's been a long time, but I remember where the first couple ones are. And it's Moogle's house.
Paint me, Kupo.
Wow. That sounded like... So you can paint your
Looks
Moogle,
good, Kupo.
and depending on what color you make them, it gives them, like, different... So, like, this one will protect it from water if I paint it blue. I spent an irrational amount of time painting my Moogle as a kid. And I would go all out. Like, I can paint this Moogle to make it look like it's wearing Mario's jumpsuit. It can be done. Oh, the controls are... there we go.
Good, Kupo.
Are you? Do you like this? Why, though? Okay. Yeah, move him around. I'm gonna paint him blue. Because I can, and nothing can stop me. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can, but it's not actually... It's mostly just me swirling the controller. There we go. Give him a blue bum.
Looking good, Kupo.
it's funny that he, like, the way he says it, he demands you to paint him. He's like, paint me, Kupo! I need to be fabulous. Do you understand this? There we go. Spin him around a little bit. And now the most important part.
Kupo!
That was actually cute. I really like Moogles. I like that they're really fat in this one. I think they're cute. Cute, fat Moogles. Also, if you're going to like a fire level, you can actually trim them to where they're not as hot, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. There you go. Now you're blue.
Hello, Kupo.
For a Mog stamp. What's a Mog stamp, my good man? Kupo, you don't have a stamp card. Let me tell you about Mog stamps, Kupo. We Moogles are found all over the world, Kupo. We offer Mog stamps as an incentive to locate and visit all our homes, Kupo. You'll need this stamp card to get Mog stamps, Kupo. The stamp card has 23 squares, Kupo. They're divided into sets of 1 or 3 squares of matching colors, Kupo. Moogle Paint Shop Pro, correct. And there are 9 different kinds of Mog stamps, Kupo. Each Moogle will stamp 1 onto your card, Kupo. Match Mog stamps colors for a free memory crystal, Kupo. Memory crystal lets you mimic others, Kupo. Mimicking others lets you become someone else, Kupo. Pretty neat, huh? So that's a new thing. That's not what it did in the beginning. This isn't just a costume change, Kupo. You're totally transformed. You're them now, Kupo.
Kupo.
Yep.
Kupo.
Here's your first stamp. Get out there and find more. Ba-ding! Yeah, I don't really remember what the stamps did before, but they definitely weren't like a transformation thing. They were just kind of a cute thing that I wanted. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. One thing about Squeenix, I always have to give them credit for, like, I always know it's a Squeenix game if either the water looks amazing or there's a lot of, like, crystalline effects that look really good. That's how you know.
Be careful.
All the monsters about.
Now then.
Come back home and show us your smile once in a while, I guess. There we go. I'll make some other characters later, but not right now. Back to the world map. I think I'm gonna run through just the first level really quick. That's fine. I can do that if I want. I'm an adult. So this is the port. It doesn't really do anything right now, but I know there's a Moogle home in here. A Mog home? I guess a Mog home would be appropriate. Moogle home, Mog home. A Kupo club. Hop in. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Give me your stamp. Gimme your stamp.
Hello, Kupo.
Please do.
Kupo.
Bing. So Chrono Cross is one I haven't seen yet, but it's one of my partner's favorite games, and they're replaying Final Fantasy VIII right now because they want to. Yes, exactly. Final Fantasy VIII. There it is. Final Fantasy VIII's graphics were quite impressive for the time, really. But they say they're going to play Chrono Cross next, and Louise is also going to play Chrono Cross, so either way, I'm going to get to see it soon. I like that in that game you can recruit so many different characters. That was a pretty novel thing when that game first came out. Alright. River Bell Path. Before I do that, I'm wondering... Because up here is the... Oh, it's water. Okay. Yeah, that means if I want to go past it, I have to change to water. Yeah. Square Enix has always done really cool stuff with their graphics. take on dungeons. You may adventure into dungeons either in single player or multiplayer mode. Choose which mode you would like to play before entering a dungeon. You may also choose to play multiplayer via the Set Out Together option in the world map menu. Yeah, I had just barely got into Final Fantasy to be. So this game, this is technically the first Final Fantasy I ever played. But if you're talking to like a hardcore fan of Final Fantasy, they will tell you this one does not count because it's an offshoot. But I really enjoyed it. I liked it. But my partner, as we were getting to know each other, we traded video games. So she actually gave me Final Fantasy IX first, which I really enjoyed. But of course, I was playing these games 20 years after they came out. But like, I like 9, I like 8, I like 7, I like 10. Those are the ones I played. Like, I have
They say that
criticisms and praise for all of them.
The road along this beautiful riverbank, but nobody's ever seen one. I once asked a man why. He simply replied, because anybody who happens upon one is promptly eaten. But it is long since anyone has met such a fate. For nowadays, people take another route, far away from the spooky old road. Only we walk the old way now. Travelers in crystal caravans.
I forgot about the little opening on each level. I really like that. That makes me happy. I feel like Final Fantasy games are very personal. Like, there was a point where I would have trash talked a couple of them, but it's simply because they didn't have what I wanted. I feel like Final Fantasy, because they are made to attract and be playable by such a great audience size, that each of them are a little bit different and a little bit more geared towards a different kind of playstyle, like what you want in a game. Prepare your command list. I don't have anything besides attack and defend right now, so I don't know why you want me to do that. This is a dead end. Why am I carrying this? This is what you're for. Here you go. So I've got to open this up first. And then I can do the other side. I basically have this level memorized. Well, I'm glad they showed you that. Honestly, video games they're a good way to get to know other people and what they like, what they're about. Oh, he hit me with a rock. Okay. Phoenix down! Oh no, wrong button. Ah, wrong button! Why am I so bad at this? There we go. I'm gonna get this one. I didn't. There we go. Okay. Fire, which is nice. Now I have fire. Very handy. I want this. Dang it. Oh well. Can I have it? Please, thank you. Yeah, still gotta remember how all the buttons work. Cure. Actually, I'm gonna... Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna put cure on the bottom. Fire here. There we go. Make Mog carrot again, because I'm lazy. I left the key on the ground back there. I will go pick it up in a minute. There we go. Personally, like, I like Final Fantasy VII. It wasn't everything that I wanted in a game, but I also feel Final Fantasy VII was extremely overhyped. For the time it came out, made total sense. Like, it was revolutionary for the time it came out. Oh! Tell Ally said hello! I look forward to seeing them again sometime. Probably when I'm doing an actual stream on my scheduled time instead of because I felt like it. But, like, Final Fantasy VII, it definitely has its good points, no doubt. Come here. There we go. I'm gonna leave that there for a minute while I go check this out. But it was overdone for me. And, like, even my own dad bought me it on Steam and was like, you can't call yourself a gamer till you play Final Fantasy VII. It was a real thing for a while. And so my partner was like, oh, everyone does kind of shove Final Fantasy VII down your throat. Have you heard of Final Fantasy IX? And I was like, no, I haven't heard anything about it. She was like, here you go. Then let me borrow it. And it was really good. And I was like, oh, Final Fantasy is good. I might actually have to play these games. And here I am. And now I've played and beaten several Final Fantasies and am really loving Final Fantasy XIV. And, you know, Crystal Chronicles was good. Designed for an iron shield, which is more for clavat, which I believe is what Louise is gonna play, so that works out just fine. I think a moo is going to pop out. Yep. I think these monsters are really cute. I feel bad that I have to whack them to death. Sorry, little dude. Yeah. Honestly, yesterday I've never had a chat that lively before with everyone in it, and Al was a real pleasure, and so were you, Drake. And everyone else who popped in, of course. I really want to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I do have a bit of a soapbox about it, just because of how all the DLC has been handled with, like, Final Fantasy 15, and how long it took Kingdom Hearts 3 to be released makes me wary. So I am not going to buy the remake of Final Fantasy VII until in, like, 10 years when they released the complete edition that has everything, and that's when I'll do it. Oh, Eris has always been a Sass Master. Like, the people who thought Eris was like a soft, dainty flower, I'm like, did you play the game? She's from the ghetto, dude. Man, my timing on my attacks is really bad. I'm pressing the button too fast is my problem. But, like, when you first go to that guy and Cloud is dressed as a girl and Cloud, Tifa, and Eris are all, like, pressuring him, Eris is the one who's like, I'll step on it and you know exactly what it is. Like, Eris is a sassy lady. But one of my main, I guess, qualms with the initial Final Fantasy VII is I didn't feel there was a lot of character development. But when I saw what they were doing with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it made me really happy. Because I'm like, this game is, like, almost 30 years old now. And Square Enix has had all this time to learn more about how to make a good game. And they're implementing that on one of their most well-known titles that everybody loves. And they're putting their skills that they have now into remaking a game. And I think it's really cool. And I do look forward to eventually playing Final Fantasy VII Remake when they release the complete edition with all the parts. And it'll probably have, like, all the DLC and everything included, because that's just how it works now. Whoop. There we go. Key. Money. That just goes back to the beginning. I'm gonna go pick up this corn. It's important to me. Woohoo! That was a gamble. That was some risky business. There we are. Yeah, mostly I don't want to deal with being left on a cliffhanger. Is definitely one of the main reasons. But everybody that I've talked about Final Fantasy VII Remake says it's great, and I will definitely play it eventually. Come here. I don't use magic much, but I do heal myself. There we go. So these artifacts that you pick up at the end of the level, you get to pick one and essentially decide like what bonus you give to your character. Yeah. My buddy that got me into Final Fantasy 14 really likes the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Like everybody that I talk to loves it and says it's great, and I will eventually play it, just not yet. We're gonna go over here real quick. I don't know, is my character even wearing any armor right now? Oh hey, I got another thingy. Oh yeah, because when you pick up a Moogle pocket, it temporarily gives you an extra thing. Very nice. I'm gonna go thunder. Yeah, sure, why not? Just leave that like that. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. I'm like, am I wearing anything? Oh, the other ones haven't been unlocked yet, I guess. I can only get in the command list right now. Weird. But fine. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay. Yeah, travel clothes and an old belt. You can eat food to get magic. Or not get magic, get health back, increase magic, increase defense, increase strength, those kind of things. Bronze, novice weapon, bronze armor, iron shield, bronze gloves. Vegetable seed. A fine gift for your family. Oh yeah, so your family will send you letters. How scandalous, yes. Your family will send you letters as you beat levels, and you can send them letters in return with gifts in them. After completing the area, you can choose to keep one of the key items obtained here. Oh, because I don't have any yet, that's why. I'm like, oh, duh. I get it. Favorites. So the more you... Each race has its own set of favorite foods that it starts with, but if you eat one more, it'll move up the list. So if I ate a bajillion star carrots, it would become my favorite. But the ones that are your favorites means they have stronger effects on you. Oh, hey! Display language. Oh. Chats. Oh well, I don't really need to be messing with any of this right now. I was just like, let's take a look at it. Okay. Alright. I pressed the wrong button and I hadn't put down the chalice. Like a fool. I guess I'll just heal now, since I can. And then I hit the sign. Right, Moogle house. Left, extreme danger. Kupo. Go check out the Moogle first. Say hello. Hello. I'm sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, a caravan at Kupo. There's no merchant here, Kupo. Lies, there is. I'm sorry, wrong button. Sorry, we can't offer you anything, Kupo. We just moved here, so we really have nothing to offer. That's okay. They're still cute. And I realized I missed the Kupo house. The, like, actual Moogle house that's in this level. So I'm gonna go back and get it, because I'm going to. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Button Powered. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Where am I going? I unlocked this shortcut thingy. I might as well use it. There we go. Oh! There we go. Mog is apparently tired, so I'm gonna take this, and then in a little bit he'll tell me he'll carry it for me again. I don't...
Carry the chalice,
Yeah.
Kupo?
Ah, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's over here. Can I go? Oh, that's right. Okay. It's clicking now. Yeah, like the water just looks really good. Squeenix knows how to do water. I'm still getting the timing down. Here we are. Okay, come here. Put that there. Put that here. And now the bridge is open. And the Moogle house is over here. I remember now. I just didn't go far enough over. Oh, and a new friend. Money! Give me all your money. I think there's another enemy over here, maybe. Yep. Did not want to miss out on a treasure chest. It's important to me. Clear, and then I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's this. Go inside. Yeah, Squaresoft. I just call them Squeenix. Because they make games people squee over. I think my first, like, game that they were involved with was probably Secret of Mana. And that was back in the Squaresoft days, I'm pretty sure. Yes, give me the stamp. Boop. E. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now to the boss. Okay. Make my fat Moogle buddy carry it. I like Moogles. I think they're so cute. I actually have a Moogle sticker on my car. Yep, they're Squeenix to me. That's just who they are. It's what they do. I like them though. I like their games. I was actually kind of surprised because I guess I kind of used to thumb my nose up at them a little bit because I don't know. Final Fantasy is always very, very well hyped and like it's a very, very popular series. But there was a part of me that was like, well, I don't want to play just the popular games. I want to play good games. Like those couldn't be the same thing in my adolescent brain. But I didn't realize until a while ago that like a lot of the games that I like off the top of my head, Last Remnant, I really like that game. It's a Square Enix game, and I didn't realize it because it's not advertised as a Square Enix game. But if you've ever played that game, immediately, the water's gorgeous and there's lots of crystal effects. And I was like, how did I not notice that this was Square?
Carry the chalice to Poe?
It's very obviously Square. And like Bravely Default, I really like. I'm playing Bravely 2nd right now, and Bravely Default 2 comes out next February, which I'm very excited about. Like, they make a lot of really good games. But for some reason, because of how much Final Fantasy was talked about, I didn't really want to give them a fair chance, because I just felt like it was pushed down my throat all the time. But it's definitely worth it. I like a lot of their games. Boss battle time. Oh no, guys, we have crabs. Bye. Whoops. I gotta be careful, because if he hits me again, that will kill me. Don't let the bubble hit you, it will make you very slow. Oh, God. I need need to work on my combo timing. It's still not where it needs to be if I'm gonna... I'm a cautious player. Whoop. No, thank you. Ah, crap, it hit me. So that inflicts you with slow, which will result in my death if I am not careful. He's gonna jump. Oh, I hate the bubble. He's gonna jump again. Oh. Ah! It hit me anyways. We... Esuna is its own spell, and this cure does not remove status ailments. Ah! Okay, now that its mask is off, it's gonna start using magic and stuff. Do not let myself get hit by the bubble again, and cure. I'm not a big magic user, but I do like being able to heal myself. Dang it. I deserve that for standing in front of his mouth. Fine. You want to do this? I can do this. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Oh, it's so close. Dang it. Uh-oh, he's gonna get me. Yes! Got him! There we are. Excellent. I just really like the soundtrack for this game a whole lot. It's such a nice sound. Yep. I paddled the crab. I gave the crab a sound paddling. Ugh. I just think the chalice looks really pretty too. New diary entry. Yeah, we'll check
Hail
that.
Moogle at your service, Capo.
That's adorable.
Capo.
They do
Here
have
you go,
solid
Capo.
soundtracks. I would be very surprised if I ever came across a Squeenix game with a weak soundtrack. It would be weird. It's a letter from Roland. To our caravan, how is everything? You may be facing hardships that drag your spirits down, but always remember that the caravan gives hope to us all. May you return safely, Sanity. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to send you anything. Okay. You can also see how your family feels about you on the left-hand side, like what kind of relationship you have with them, which I think is interesting. Okay. No. Don't keep me waiting, Kupo.
Got your reply, Kupo.
Kupo.
So long, Kupo.
Open treasure chests. All of them. It's true. Sanity never did return. Okay. So the bonus points when you're playing multiplayer is how they decide who gets first pick of the artifacts. Strength +1, defense +1, gain another command slot, magic +1, strength +1, buckler, or iron, which of course I'll get more of later. I am gonna go for the Moogle pocket because honestly having another command slot right off the start is super handy, and I'll have more opportunities later. Boop. You can technically go through these levels as many times as you want to make your character as strong as you want. Let's see. Bell River Path. Oh, hang on. This is how you do it. Okay, there we go. Adventuring Council. Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Sol Rucht, leader of the caravan from Alphataria. It seems that news of my caravan had already reached them. They showed me such kindness, and a Moogle named Stiltskin gave me a lesson in combat. I visited a Moogle's nest for the first time. The Moogle there cheerfully welcomed me into his home. When it was time to go, I thought he looked a bit sad. I patted the bonbon on his head and bade him farewell. I wonder if all Moogles live so comfortably. And then the final one. I wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the River Bell. All my tension seemed to flow away with the River Bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins. I soon saw a rainbow over a great waterfall. Who could have known that I would fight a giant crab surrounded by such beauty? There we go. That's new. There we go. Okay. And with this, I'm gonna go ahead and save, because that's important. Importante. Save. There we go. A proper save entry. Alright. Okie dokie then. Ugh. So that's gonna be it for now. Basically just the intro. Played a first level to where I could get a bit more comfortable with the game, make sure I know what I'm doing so I don't embarrass myself too badly playing with Louise. So if you're interested in seeing more of this, at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, Sunday mornings, Louise and I are going to play this. And of course, she'll be uploading it to her YouTube, and I need to catch up on my YouTube as well, so that you can watch any old videos. If you miss them and if you're interested in seeing it, you can watch it on her channel, or you can watch it on mine. We'll both be playing together. Of course, I prefer if you watch it on mine, but you know. But we'll be playing it Sunday mornings. I'm really looking forward to it. And I will update my Twitch schedule officially here in just a minute, so you'll be able to see that. And with that, officially, again, I'm working on not having such rambling endings. So thanks to everyone who showed up. I really appreciate all of you. So Louise, I believe, popped in. Or no, Louise did not pop into this one for once. But Pagos and Drake and Mr. Button Power stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys later. So if you're having a day or a night, whichever it is, make it good. Bye!